Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Wands. Something feels a little heavy here. Let's see what it is. In the recent past, the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, the Strength card. This is super good here. Very balanced energy, mind and heart, super balanced. It's hard to keep it like that, to kind of sustain that energy, but it's happening, and I feel like this is you. Keeping yourself balanced there. Cool. In the current situation, the Justice card, the Hangman, the Two of Pentacles, you feel like you're losing your balance a little bit. I feel like it has to do with that heaviness. So something is happening that makes you feel a little unsettled here. You're still trying your best to keep balanced here, but I don't know what this Two of Pentacles is. In the immediate future, the Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're taking your time a little bit here, because it feels a little unsettling, and it's like, all right, let me get clarity here, and then I'll do something about this one. So you're keeping a sense of steadiness through it all. Yeah, there's something happening, but I feel like you're handling it in a pretty good way, ultimately. Okay, let's clarify. Let's do the 10 of Wands. The Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles. It could be a conversation that needs to happen, you know? It could be a we need to talk kind of a deal. There is a partnership here that you're showing me, and some things need to be potentially said or done here. And it could be one of those. It's difficult, but we got to get to it, you know? We got to do this. Okay. Maybe you have something you want to get off your chest. Maybe they do. Who knows? But for the Queen of Swords in the recent past, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Devil. Definitely not putting up with crap here. Definitely standing your ground and saying, hey, you know, like if there were to, it's you and me, right? And we're friends, and I keep on doing certain things that are not necessarily good for myself or good for this dynamic that we have. You're kind of showing up saying, I'm not putting up with that crap. Either you do something about it or I'm out or something, you know? I don't think it's that extreme to the point of I'm out, but, you know, putting your foot down there for sure. Okay, which is nice to see. Let's do the King of Cups. The Emperor, the King of Swords, the King of Cups. Man, you're showing up good here. Really clear, really determined, really just knowing what you're gonna put up with, what you're gonna not put up with, you know? And there's a lot of love there, and a lot of, it's not like, oh, I don't give a shit about this, so I don't care what happens here. No, you know? So, pretty nice energies of balance here that you keep through this. Let's do the Strength card. The Fool, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. And not easy most of the times, but you're still doing it. You know, you're like, okay, yeah, no, it's not easy to keep steady and to keep that foot down, you know? But there's a consistency to it. There's a, you know, if I'm gonna engage in this, I'm gonna keep on going until, you know, we see some results. So, I like this energy. I like this energy a lot. A lot of courage with it too, but it does come from a place of clarity, so I'm not surprised. For the Justice card in the current situation, you get the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, strings are getting a little looser here. I feel like whatever that was potentially worked, you know, it brought in certain results that you feel like, you know, I don't need to keep that foot down there so strongly anymore. Like I can keep the foot down there, but there's a looseness to it. There's a, okay, you know, let's relax a little bit. So I feel like you've seen some results here, some good results in a situation. For the Hangman, you get the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. There is something concerning about it though, still. Yeah, it's a little more flexible, a little more this, a little more that, but something about it is still bugging you. I kind of get the sense that you don't know what it is yet. You can't place your finger on it. It's just there as, you know, okay, things have improved, things have improved for you personally, because I have no idea what the situation is at this moment in time. Maybe you did walk away from it. Who knows? Maybe not, you know? But there's still something about the situation that bugs you. And again, can't place your finger on it. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. I kind of get the sense that you're trying to figure out exactly where you stand from an emotional standpoint here in this one, because that's where I see a little bit of fogginess around that aspect. So trying to determine for yourself where you stand in this, at this moment in time, as things kind of evolved, proceeded into whatever, because there's almost like a sense of, should we kind of move forward with this where it comes together in a beautiful energy of love, and then from that you're kind of going in the direction of, where do I stand there? Like, okay, if I engage in this, where am I at? Am I able to meet them halfway in this? Am I able to, you know? So as things progress here, there's also the desire to open up a little more to this. But then there's the question of, but where do I stand? You know? For real in this. So that I know what my involvement is going to be here. You know? Okay, if that's you, because that could be the other energy. For the Four of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. I get the sense that after a little while here, as you sit with this energy, I mean, you're coming through as, you know, let's not like make clear decisions about it. Not clear decisions, like really, how do I put this? Let's not set this in stone for something, you know? Let's just go with the flow a little more here. So I feel like the ultimate decision is just to go with the flow and see where it takes you, rather than set it in stone as it has to be this, it has to be that, it has to go there, you know? Okay. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune in the immediate future, the Judgment card, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups. There's some ups and downs here. As this decision for yourself comes into play of, let me just go with the flow and see where this leads, that seems to be followed by some ups and downs. You know, where there's going to be good days, there's going to be not so good days. Ultimately, you're still kind of keeping with the flow. You know, it definitely changes the dynamic here, though. It brings that shift into things. Because up until this point, it looked to be going in a certain, you know, almost like following a blueprint or something. Like, okay, there's the stage of, hey, can we work on something here? Okay, we shall do that. Then that. From here on out, it's kind of like free range, whatever goes. Still with boundaries in place and all of that, but there's more flexibility to it. There's more of the energy of being in the present with it, rather than, you know, creating a direction for it necessarily. Let's do the Eight of Wands. In the immediate future, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Chariot. Things are looking good though. Things are looking like they're heading in a really, really nice direction for this, you know? There's fun here, there's love, there's all sorts of things, especially in how the energy is starting to flow from one to the other. The energy exchange looks freaking amazing there. And it almost comes through with this Chariot, like a little voice saying, as it should, you know, it's as it should. Where nobody's planning it to be anything, you know. It is what it is, basically. And it's looking freaking amazing in there when it's being led to be what it is. So I kind of get the sense that whatever the situation is something that potentially suffered at some point in time, and now, you know, there's been work done on it. Maybe on your side, maybe on their side too, maybe, you know, I don't know. Your side for sure is showing up as transitioning from one stage to another here, in a good way. For you especially, and then for the dynamic. So things are shifting, and things, especially from here into the immediate future, when it gets to that place of just being in the flow, or being allowed to be more in the flow, things are definitely shifting. And they're looking to go in a very, very nice place, into the place of it is what it is, you know, in a good way. Because usually we use that phrase for, you know, when there's a negative kind of an underlayer to it. It is what it is. Well, this is it is what it is a good one. Let's see what the universe has. The Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. If you ever find yourself a little too passionate about things, I feel like that might create conflict at some point, where you're coming in a little too strong, a little too fiery about whether there's something you need to talk about, or whether there's something you need to put out there. Just take that step back from that. I feel like you're realizing it, and you are doing it sometimes, but other times you forget, and you find yourself caught up in your own fire, basically, and, you know, and that would create a little bit of commotion, which is not needed, because that fire can be contained. You know, it's just a matter of realizing it when you're in it, and just pulling back from that, you know. So that would be what the universe advises here. Like, be a little more aware of your own passion, of your own fire sometimes. But that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.